So thank you all very much for joining in. This is a masterclass, and that's what I'm saying is it's going to take a bit, more than the usual time that we usually have. But it's because I wanted us to have a number of speakers where we can be able to cover quite a number of what we will want to hear. And I do believe that you're going to be blessed this evening. I do believe that you're going to be empowered this evening. I do believe that you're going to be challenged this evening, and you are also going to get what is very key, that is the power to be able to start. Because we have got three powers: the power to start, the power to continue, and the power to finish. So for the guests, you're going to have the power to start, especially from the first speaker. And then you're going to have the power to continue, guys, because you're going to get to understand why you should be part of this business. They're going to be having the power to finish, especially those that are having goals for 2025, because how we're going to close this year is how we're going to start the next year. So our theme for today is a business ownership is the new job, the security. Why? Because we have seen people struggling in their own in their jobs, and we thought, you know what, we have got a better way. Not that is easy. I'm gonna come here black and white to tell you that it's not gonna be like a walk in a park. No, you will have to put in the work, but I will tell you, you put in 100% into what we're going to share with you. You're going to get a reward of 200% of your efforts. Unlike most of what we do every single day, we hustle every single day, but we don't really get to see the direction. We don't really get to see where we are heading, or we are moving too slowly towards our goals. Okay. So we're going to get an opportunity to hear from this first speaker, who is a medical doctor and a research expert. And then we're going to have an opportunity to learn about health, and rather learn about the product we have. I'm actually talking about Forever Living products, to be precise. Okay. But you're going to get to hear more than that and more than what you know. And we're going to get to hear from this skin consultant that is going to give us and tell us what is the market. Because if you want to be in a business right now, you need to be in a business that has a product that is in high demand. So she's going to tell us now at this particular time what is in high demand and how you can be able to make money for yourself this month of December, so that when we start in January, you're gonna be sorted, or rather at least having a direction of how your 2026 is gonna go. And then we're gonna have our country sales manager. In other companies, or in the other corporate world, we'll be calling him MD, Managing Director. But in our world, in our Forever world, the title is country sales manager, but he's the one that oversees the sales and the business, and thinking and putting in the thinking into how the business should move in 4 countries: in Tanzania, in Rwanda, in Zambia, and in Burundi. And so he's going to share with us also what is happening in our Forever world in Africa. And so you're going to get the statistics. You're going to get to understand why now is the time for you to jump into this business. And I will tell you, I was in church the other Sunday, and a pastor said this was actually the theme of the sermon. And he said, just one more move. Okay. He said, just one more move that God is about to make. And so for us also, I took it personally as a business person, and I said, just one more move will make a change in what you are working on right now. And so this 2025 year has not ended, guys. We have been celebrating birthdays, for some almost for over 40 years. For some of us, we're approaching 40, and you're like, I've been celebrating this, holiday. This is the time for you to be able to set your goals. This is the time for you to be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna show up for my business more than what I've been doing the past. And who knows, between now and end of the year, between now within these 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks, there's so much that can happen. And so just one more move. And as I said, our first speaker has done one move that has actually set us apart from what she thought is impossible to what is actually happening in our business. Okay. And so my name is Veronica Gervaskundia. I am a global business coach, and right now coaching teams in about 14 countries. But I started just like you. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to go about the business. I did computer science degree back in school, University of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. I'm a Tanzanian currently living in South Africa with my family for about 5 years right now. And because of that, I had to think global, because I moved to a whole new country that I did not know anybody. And I had to start thinking, how can I be able to expand? And I will tell you guys, whatever that is happening in your life that you might think is a challenge could be a way of God saying, you know what, you're bigger than what you thought. Okay. And then, the business started expanding. As I said, just now, I've just replied an email from Forever Living Australia saying that we have got bonus that we need to pay you. And imagine, I've never been to Australia. And you know what I said? I said, no, I'm gonna hold on to it. I mean, probably let's see next month. I don't want to get it now. Why? Because I don't need money at this particular time, for them to say, like, yeah, I'm gonna send. I mean, to be in that position, to be able to be paid in different countries, and to also have the ability to say, I don't want that payment for now, hold on into it. I think that's something to celebrate. And I will tell you, this meeting can be that one more move that you need for you to have life that you have never thought of. Okay, so I do Forever Living products. I've always been doing Forever Living products. I've never been employed. I'm not saying employment is bad, but I got this opportunity when I was in school. By the time I was getting done with my school, I was already doing the business full time. And I thought, you know what, let me go full time into this business. So I've never looked for a job. But I must say, life has been good. Not that it's not challenging in the business. No, I've been crying on this business, but I will tell you the crying part or the difficult part is on the implementation of saying, like, how better can I become? It's just because I demand so much for myself. That's why I feel it's challenging, not difficult. It's challenging because I always want to go higher. You understand? So if you're this kind of a person that is saying, you know what, I want to challenge myself, can you write number 2 in there? If you don't want to be comfortable, because comfort is nice, but comfort does not grow us. So if you are this person that is saying, you know what, I always want to challenge myself, that will make you cry sometimes. Can you write number 2 in there? So I'm that one person. And so if you're here and you're a guest, let me tell you, before this month is over, God is going to do something good for you. And so I want you to believe in this. And we are stepping into the overflow season. Ladies and gentlemen, can you write amen? So we want to become business owners. If you're a guest here and you're looking forward to becoming a business owner, I will tell you, you are starting your business at a better time, where the pastor that invited you in this meeting wants you to understand about the business, is having so much faith and is having so much, energy and excitement towards their business that is going to affect you positively. Their energy is energy for energy. This life is. So write amen if you know that you're stepping into the overflow season. Even if you're a guest and you don't understand, we are talking about Forever Living products. But if you know about Forever Living, I will tell you, if you're gonna sit tight for you to understand how this business works, I will tell you, you'll understand that this is exactly the change you need for your life to go the way you want it to go. You need a business, and obviously starting a business, we know that it's not going to be easy. But let me tell you, in Africa, 1 out of 3 people are doing entrepreneurship or entrepreneurs by necessity. When it comes to women, 26% of African women are starting or running a business. Okay, so if you have not started the business yet, then just know that it is a necessity at this particular time. You have gone to school, you have got your degrees, you have got all these things, or maybe you're looking for a job, I understand. But I will tell you, you definitely need a business right now. And you can start a business part-time. I started my business part-time, and all of the people that you're going to hear, they started the business part-time with a very low startup capital. The risk is not too high, and you will get the support because honestly, starting alone is a challenge. Most people have started businesses, different businesses, of course, but most people fail as well. Why? Because they're all alone. And you need more than motivation. And you don't have to figure it out because you're in this meeting. And let me tell you, it's not by chance that you're here. You definitely can be able to build your business with purpose, impact, and unstoppable energy. You definitely can. And so I'm introducing you to Forever Living products. As I said, I don't know what you know about it, but I will tell you today is the opportunity to get to understand from the experts, from the MD, from the country sales manager himself, from people that have been doing it, like you will not get any better chance. So if anybody is here and is forever proud, I am forever proud. If anybody is in this meeting that, when they heard about Forever, they were like, I'm not sure. But then when they got into the business and they came to experience what is in here, they are now saying, I am forever proud. Can you write forever proud in the chat right now? Write forever proud in the chat. And at this particular time, allow me to unmute this amazing, amazing woman. And she is Dr. Witness Nyamuhuma. Let me actually read what she wrote for herself before. I mean, I know you can see her credentials there, but she wrote, and just like that, 2 degrees down. So she has got 2 degrees, 1 to go. PhD, here we come. And now allow me to reintroduce myself. Witness Deogratias Nyamuhuma, MD. That is what I mean. How do you call that? Epidemiology. You have to tell us that.
Yeah, yeah.
Biostatistics, guys. I mean, there's some courses that I never even knew they existed, you know. But here she is. She's also a research consultant, and she is last month, just last month, guys. She made a decision. She's a guest like you, and she made a decision to say yes to Forever. She actually years back she introduced me to her young sister called Grace Nyamuhuma, and we have been working with her. And last month she said, you know what, I'm ready to step in. So last month, the same month, she started and she leveled up to supervisor in 1 month. And as we speak, she's a mom of triplets, guys. So imagine being a wife, having, you know, three kids, and also, you know, having all the job and, you know, going on in our life, but still being able to add Forever into that. And she made one move about 2 or 3 days ago. And this one move has already started creating her a team. I told her, you know what? I think we were doing planning and all that. So I told her, just share your story openly, you know? And then she went on social media. I wanted to put this for you to see. It was a normal video, not recorded on a, you know, studio or anything, but she recorded it and she never expected the response she got from her friends and people that were looking up to her, you know. And right now I think she has already recruited within 2 days. She has already expanded her team with about 2 or 3 people, you know. And she knows that she's now going for assistant manager. That is another level. Come to understand those things, but I want her to be able to share with us, you know, what changed in her life, you know. I mean, having all those degrees, you know, going to school, you know, being a wife, being a mom, and all of that. What were you looking for, Dr. Witness? And how did Forever within this 1 month made a whole difference in how you think and the mindset that you have right now? Just before, and that is for the guest, and just before we get to understand how Forever works. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're
Hi.
all fine and you're happy to be here. I am so happy to be in this community that everyone looks good. You don't see problems in people's face. We are all smart, and it's really nice
It
stepping
is.
in a community that's, yeah, everyone is nice. And thank you for a precious and a very nice introduction. And allow me now to add in my CV a Forever business owner.
Yeah.
Uh, MD, MSc, and FBO. And I
Yeah.
am so proud. So I am Witness Deogratias Nyamuhuma, a doctor and a master's holder of epidemiology and biostatistics. I'm a research consultant. I'm a data analyst. I'm a research planner. I'm a lot of things. And on top of all that, I'm a mother to triplet boys.
Mm.
So it's a very busy CV.
It is.
Yeah, I am so busy. I'm so busy, and I came to learn that we have a lot of time in the world, and it's just prioritizing things and choosing what you want to do. So in on top of my very busy, very busy schedule, I had to look for 2 hours to do Forever business
Yeah.
because first my income, my vision board was so much demanding. What I need to earn in a month, I'm not getting it. So I knew literally I need something else to do. So I had to check in my schedule, and I had time to fix Forever business.
Yeah.
And it's really doing good. And I am so grateful being here. But also being a doctor, being a public health officer, epidemiologist, I know the rate of non-communicable diseases in the world is rising so much. When
Yeah.
you look at statistics, especially in Africa, in the coming 5 years, we'll be having a lot of hypertension patients, um, diabetic mellitus, and a lot of non-communicable diseases, which just needs changing of lifestyle,
Yeah.
making sure you prioritize your health, yeah, making sure you have enough supplements. So I saw like it's a business I can take, and it's gonna do me very good favor. So I am so happy to be here. But also I decided to join this business because my dream really scares me. I have bigger dreams that I know I must work on it. So I had to choose something that I'm sure it will get me there. So,
Yeah.
and well, what the leader was saying here is that I have a young sister whom I introduced to Veronica like 3 to 4 years ago, and she was really doing good. So one day when I was, kids are growing, and a lot of you just need a lot of money as you're growing. So I had to call my young sister, and I told her, tell me, what are you earning? Because I really need to do something. And she took a pen and told me what she's doing and what she's earning. And right away I told her I'm joining. And before joining, I told her, let me try advertise this product and see what's gonna be the response. And then I just took a very short, about a 1 minute video, and posted it with collagen, and posted it on my WhatsApp status. And people were flooding, asking, is this thing real? I'm ordering it. Please bring me for my wife. So I didn't hesitate. And next day I joined. And in the very first month, I became a supervisor.
Wow.
And yeah, for the first month, I was so busy fixing. I was telling Veronica every day, I told her, give me some time because I need to fix my schedule. I have a lot on my table, and trust me, I'm gonna do this because I already know I can do it. So I was posting not so much on my social medias, but also I came to realize I have people in my social media. I have a lot of contacts who are viewing my status. When I post anything, I have like 500 people viewing, and I asked myself, will I miss at least 10 people to buy products from me? And the answer was no. And I was so sure out of that, out of my viewers, 1% can be my customers. So I took a move, and after 1 month, I prepared my schedule very well and said, I need a lot of money from this business because I'm seeing a lot of people have been following Veronica for so long, and Salema for so long, Saidi, and a lot of people in Forever. And I see they have a very nice lifestyle and they have a very nice income. So I took a move. I started it. I started recruiting people. I asked one day, I asked Grace and Veronica, tell me what am I supposed to do to be recruiting people? And they told me their plan, and I sat down and planned what I want to do. And just one move, imagine one move, I just posted on all my social medias, like I am doing Forever, and consistency. Like in a week, every day I'll post and post and post so that people can be aware that I am in Forever and I am so serious about it. So people became so much positive, and as they see you doing it, sometimes they ask price and say they will come back later, and they're coming with their friends. So one thing, show up and don't hesitate. Be so confident and tell them, yes, I'm a Forever business owner and I sell this product. Just your confidence can attract a lot of people. And one day I just took a move and said it on my Instagram and WhatsApp status. Veronica told me, record just a simple video and see what's going to happen. And I just took a very simple video in my car saying that I'm a Forever business owner now and I'm delivering. I was just advising people who are employed that regardless of the busy schedule, you can set time for that. And that video really changed a lot my business, because in that same day, I got like 6 more people who wants to join. They want to listen to the opportunity and wants to join. And it was so much, I was so much wondering, why didn't I do this from the first? Maybe I could be somewhere by now. So that video brought me a lot of clients who are serious about business. And I always tell them that you're my answered prayers. This is what I've been praying to God, that I need people who are serious in the business. And luckily, just this past week, I recruited one client, Margaret. I know she's here with her other 7 people who wanted to listen to the opportunity. Just the same week, Margaret already recruited Neema, who is already here, and she has almost 14 people listening to this opportunity. So you can now see how this community is growing. And I'm so much lucky and grateful because All these people are from different regions. I have people from like 7 regions up to now. Moshi, Da, Maswa. And that's how we're going to expand our team and our chain. And we have these talks every day. I call them, tell them you should post on your status. You don't know who is gonna buy, who is gonna be attracted with your business. And Margaret is already doing massive sales. Veronica knows Margaret already. She's doing very good. Naima is also coming up, so energetic. So just one move of being confident and telling people, yes, I'm a doctor. Yes, I'm a master's holder. Yes, I'm a mother of triplets. And yes, I'm a forever business owner. And I am so serious about it. It
And
brings a lot of
that I'm so serious about it did not start today, guys. That no, actually started today. It started about 3, 4 days ago. Last month we were on
yeah,
connect, like, get serious, get serious. But I'll tell you what she had just shared with you, that one move of saying, I'm gonna go all in, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna tell people about what I do, and just believing in yourself. I think that has really brought a change. And sometimes we're just scared, I think, like doctor was just, like, what do people think about me? Was that one of the things that you're thinking before,
yeah,
going all out and start sharing about the
yeah.
about whatever? Just for a minute though,
At
we need
first,
to go.
yeah. At first, I wasn't so sure because I was still asking myself, will people understand that I'm a research consultant and I can concentrate with their work while doing my business? And
Yeah.
then the answer was no, those people are just paying you for what you do to them and they won't pay you further. And you have a lot to do. You have a lot of spending. You need a lot of money and it's none of their business.
Yeah.
But my clients, same research clients, same people from NGOs who I'm working with, they can take the supplements.
Yeah.
They need them.
Yeah.
So it's not these are two different products,
Yeah.
different businesses. I was
Yeah.
telling one of my friends who is selling shoes, and she was so much hesitating. And I told her, how does shoes associate with supplements? This one person who is buying shoes from you needs supplements too, needs to
Yeah.
lose weight. She needs a nice skin. So she can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I'm telling you that one move changed everything. So from that day, I woke up in the morning and told Grace, who is my supervisor, and Veronica, I am going to do this. And I told them next year before April, we'll be talking of a quite different story. And I'll be here, you'll be seeing me in this level that you'll be so surprised.
Wow.
And I'm calling out for everyone who thinks you can't do it. I'm assuring you that no one is paying your bills and no one is even looking at your life. People want to see goodness in you. So you should work on yourself, make time for yourself. This is, we say it's, you're being selfish to yourself. Make money. We need money. You see this Veronica's skin, this is a lot of money invested here. You see her necklace and her lipstick, probably this must be Mark original, and it's a lot of money. And that is what people want to see from you. So prove them wrong. Tell them that this is my life. You can be my client or not. It's your choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so grateful and so happy to be
Thank
here
you so much, Doctor. I believe we are inspired, guys. And at least we saw that just one move of saying, I'm going to do it for myself, for my kids. And so I want you to be able to really be here and like be fully now, because now we're going to tell you what it is that we do. And I'm excited because I just told him, like, hey, I think it's late, for me to call you on this meeting. But he said it's never late, and I like that. And in our team, in our business, guys, we run with a yes. Like when you're getting a responsibility, the first thing is yes, and then you will figure out how it's going to be done. And that's how I operate. And I'm happy that you have a leader that is the same. And so please put your hands together for our country sales manager, Enos Saleh. Mama, this amazing gentleman has been in the business for over 17 years and is running teams and building teams himself as a business owner, not just like as a country sales manager, himself as a business owner. He is running teams alongside his wife in about 20 countries, guys. And I think this one is done. For the Forever Business owners, I know you know this, but I think they've already, we are part of now a GLT team. Guys, I am personally so excited. I don't know if it has happened, but I think it will confirm that to us. But I do believe it has happened. And so we are looking at someone that is, one of the top leaders in the world, guys, not just like as a country sales manager, but as a business owner himself, as a business coach himself. And I'm so very proud to say that he is my sponsor in the business. He's the one that I always call and, hey, I've got this and this and this. How do we, like that? And he's also your upline as well. And my very good friend, Enos Salema, over to you. We are delighted to have you here. And I'm sure that every guest is also delighted to get to hear what you're going to share with us. How is it? And, why is it that right now is the right place and the right time to start your forever business? And what is happening in the forever world? What is happening in the forever Africa right now? That everybody is so excited about the forever products. We are so excited about forever living as a business as well. Please put your hands together for our leader, our great I Enos Salema. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vero. I truly appreciate, and I hope I'm looking good enough. I wanted to put on a suit, but I said, since I want to talk about Africa first, let me put on an African shirt. But
you are looking
gotta promise me. Thank you. But no, you don't want to think about what I'm wearing on my bottom. Don't think about it. But at least I'm happy that you're also not wearing heels. I don't want to say what else I'm not wearing. So let me just remain with I'm wearing an African shirt.
That's enough so that we can keep the respect.
So thank you so much. And I want to take a moment and really congratulate each and every one of you. If you haven't checked, we are over 300 people logged in right now. And that is just amazing, guys. And this is a Sunday evening, a time where most people is not really for business. And here we are. And it confirms to me that we are all here hungry. And we want to grow, we want to level up. And I want to take a moment first and foremost to really thank God. This 2025 has been an amazing year for us, and we don't want to take any credit for that. We really, give all the thanks to God and glory to God, like for real, glory to God. And I want to invite you all in your own way to also thank God for being on this meeting. If you talk about what Vero was sharing about just one move, to some people, that one move was just one click. Someone just had to click to be on this meeting.
Yeah.
And can you believe somebody didn't click, guys?
Yeah.
Somebody saw the link and did not click. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what that person is going to miss out? So congratulations to each and every one of you for already doing something, for already making a move of you being in here. And now that you are in here, as Vero said, we want to encourage you to really be here, to open your mind. As a matter of fact, open your heart as well. Because a lot of what we are going to share is not just some scientific facts and why you need to do this and that. We'll also be talking about what has happened to our lives, because years back, for me, it's 18 years ago, I was invited to a meeting just like this one. It wasn't Zoom, of course, 18 years ago. And I said yes. And again, it comes to that same point. Just make that move. And I made that move from the university. I was still a student, took a bus all the way to town, sat in a meeting. And as the meeting was going on, I was having mixed feelings in my mind. As a matter of fact, I was getting confused in my mind. Because a part of me was saying, Enos, here you are, right in front of you. You have bumped into, not even bumped actually, an opportunity has come knocking to your door that can take you there, that can get you to your dream. So I was getting that. And the crazy thing is, wherever there is success, challenges surround that success, fear surround that, doubts surround that. And I faced those as well. And I almost left that meeting and did nothing. I almost did absolutely nothing. And today, I cannot even begin to imagine how my life would have been today if I did not make that second move of saying, you know what, now I'm going to dive in, now I'm going to jump in, now I'm going to be part of this opportunity, now I'm going to be part of this amazing company. And these 18 years of being with Forever has been nothing short of absolutely amazing, guys. It has touched my life in the biggest way possible. And I hope and pray in these 40 minutes, 1 hour or so that I'm going to speak with you, I'll be able to take a part of me and transfer it to you. I'll be able to take a bit of what I feel about what we do and give you an idea of how you're going to feel if you will be part of this opportunity. Now, let me remove if there. Let me say when you will be part of this opportunity, when you will be part of this community. I hope I'll be able to transfer that to you because, oh my God, oh my, you have no idea what's coming in front of you. You have no idea. And you know what's crazy? It was around this time. It was around the end of 2006. It was December, I think, 30th. That's when I got a call to come take a look at this opportunity. December 30th, 31st December 2006, I said yes to Forever. It was around this time. So people who are in here, you know, you are at a prophetic time of the year. You're at a time whereby decisions that you make can definitely transform your life. And definitely, I will be sharing with you how my life got transformed. As when I say I, 99% of the times I mean we, you know, because I've been building this business together with my wife. Now we are talking about from 2009 together to up to today. That's 16 years of building the business together. And 16 years of touching our lives, our family, and we are living a beautiful life, a life where we have freedom. I don't mean we are lazy. We are not lazy at all, but we have freedom. We have choices. A life where every year we sit down and plan what is it we want to achieve in the coming year. And then thank God we've got a business that you can put in your goals structured into your business, and then you get to achieve those goals. And every year, the joy we get of ticking our goals, the joy we get of saying, wow, we've achieved this, we've gone for this. You know, the joy is simply amazing. So it has been 16 years of achieving a lot because of this opportunity. Now, that doesn't mean it has been 16 years of an easy ride. No, anything called success comes with challenges. Anything called success comes with failing at some point. Anything called success comes with pain at some point, but it is worth it. It is worth it. And I was reading or maybe watching a video some time back, and they said everybody's going to experience pain in their life. Everyone, you will experience pain. But the problem is we have people that experience the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. What we mean by that, it means they're putting in the discipline, they're putting in the effort in whatever that they're doing. And still down the line, years down the line, they look back and they are regretting that they did not really maximize their potential. So they get to go through both pains, pain of discipline and pain of regret. What I love about Forever is you will definitely only go through one pain, the pain of discipline, but never the pain of regret. That one I can tell you for sure. And I want to provoke, or rather ask you, or rather bring this thinking to you right now before we dive into what is it that we do. Because sometimes the reason why, not even sometimes, most of the time, the reason why we miss out on opportunities is not because we did not see the opportunity. It's not because we did not understand the opportunity. No, most of the times it's because of our emotions. Most of the times it's because our feelings, they clouded our logical thinking and we missed out. Now, I want to tell you the biggest amount of money, and I don't remember where I read this form, the biggest amount of money you are going to lose in your life is not the money that you spent, is not the money that you gave, is not the money that you actually lost, maybe you invested somewhere and it didn't come back. No, it's the money that you could have made but did not make. The money that you could have made but did not make. We heard from the doctor. She was already making money. Her life was pretty okay. I mean, 2 degrees, life is okay. But here she is. She has tested Forever, and now she's making a lot more money. And that's the money that she could have lost if she didn't make the right decisions. So I want to ask you this question right now. Where are you in your life? Because without thinking about where are you in your life right now, an opportunity might pass you by. If you look at yourself in the mirror, I mean, honestly, look at yourself in the mirror. Do you feel like there's more? Do you feel like you want more? Do you feel like I'm not done? Do you feel like I want to grow bigger? Do you feel like I've got bigger goals? And sometimes we've got goals that even scare us, and it's okay. It's okay. Someone even said, if you have goals that people are not laughing about, you're probably dreaming too small. So I want you to think about yourself, and then I want you to think about 2026 for a moment, which is starting in about a week or so, 2026. And I'm talking about money first. And I know life is not just about making money. I know and I understand all of that. But I also know, probably as a husband and a father of 3, I also know money is that one strong pillar that affects almost everything else. Almost everything else. And if you agree with me, let me see a 1 there. Let me see a 1 on the chart. So the biggest amount of money you're going to lose is the money that you could have made but did not make. And whenever I think about this statement, it causes me to act more. It causes me to implement more. So when Vero said, Enos, let's do this meeting, my reaction is like right away, of course, let's do it. Because I know there's somebody here out of the guests that you are here. I don't know who is that guest, but I know there's a guest here. Maybe it's 1, maybe it's 2, maybe it's 10, but there's a guest here that this will be the day that the direction of their lives is totally changing. This will be the day. This will be the day that they will be facing a totally new direction. Now, you're not going to wake up tomorrow a millionaire or rich or whatever. No. Tomorrow you'll wake up probably the same. If you have challenges today, tomorrow you'll wake up probably the same challenges. But tomorrow you'll wake up facing a different direction. And I know there's somebody here in this meeting. I know that for sure. Because I was in this meeting years back and it changed my direction. And I know there's somebody here in this meeting that definitely this will be the evening that has totally changed the directions of their lives. And I want to share a story that I came across a few weeks ago that I did not know about. In 1976, a company called Apple was founded. And if you don't know Apple, we need to talk. I mean, you need to know Apple. Okay, if you don't know Apple, at least you know iPhone, right? I think anybody serious with life, they need to know iPhone, and they need to use iPhone, by the way. If you're not using iPhone, you're probably just rebellious, So in 1976, 3 people founded Apple. Steve Jobs, he's famous, we all know him. These other ones, Steve Wozniak, I knew about him a little bit. And then there's this third guy here, Ronald Wayne. 3 people founded Apple in 1976. 3 people. And you know what happened with Ronald Wayne, the guy that I've circled there? Ronald Wayne, he did something crazy. After just 12 days of Apple's existence, he sold his shares. And he sold his shares for $800 US. That's 1976 though. He sold the shares for $800 US. Within just 12 days, he sold the shares. If he did not sell the shares today, the same shares, which were actually 10% of Apple, would be worth about $200 billion US. $200 billion US. He sold them in 1976. Now, I want you to think about that a little bit. And I know right now you're probably pointing a finger at Ronald Wayne and say, oh my gosh, how could you miss out? How could you not see the future? How could you fail to just remain? How could you not see that this is going to be big? How? Why didn't you just stay? You understand? And I'm talking to you now as a new person, because I hope and pray you're not going to be Ronald Wayne. I hope and pray you're not going to be Ronald Wayne. I hope you're not going to look at this opportunity and run away probably before you even got started. And I hope you're not going to start and quit within 12 days. I'm going to put 12 days under quotes, because for some people, 12 days is 1 month. For some, it's 2 months. For some, it's 1 year, and then they quit. Had they known what was going to happen to them with the business in the future, they would have not quitted at all. Ronald Wayne, $200 billion. Do you know that if you choose to spend $1 billion a year, it will take you 200 years to finish $1 billion. $1 billion, we are talking about over $1 million a month, just sitting and spending that money. Right now, him and the generation that's following, you understand, him and the generation that's following all could have been, on a totally different level. But Ronald Wayne missed out. And you know what? Ronald Wayne was wrong, not about Apple. I mean, he believed, he was part of the founders, but he was wrong about the timing and his belief in the future of Apple. The timing and his belief in the future of Apple. Now, why is this so important? Because as you are building your finances, as you are strengthening your finance pillar, it's very important to understand the timing and also to understand the future of businesses. And how lucky are we to be alive right now? I can assure you that. Because right now we are seeing opportunities opening right in front of us. Right now we are seeing possibilities coming right in front of us. And all we need to do is to just grab those opportunities and run with them. And I want to talk to you about why now is the best time for you to build your business with Forever Living products. And if you're a guest, I'm starting with telling you why now is the best time. And then we're going to go into the details of the company. We're going to show you how exactly we do the business. And we're even going to show you the people that have done it and the potential that you have. But none of those will matter if you'll first not see the future. If you will fail to recognize that, hey, today you are in a meeting that is going to totally transform your future. If you're going to miss out on that, then everything else that I'm going to share, it might pass right through in front of you and you might miss out on all of that. Let me tell you something amazing, people. And if I was a good singer right now, I'll be singing is it by Shakira? The song, It's Time for Africa, la 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 la. I would have been singing that song right now because you know what? Right now, Forever Africa is on fire right now. Right now, Forever Africa is the fastest growing continent in the whole of the Forever world. Let me say that again. Forever Africa is the fastest growing continent in the whole of the Forever world. This year, we are hitting a 40% growth this year. Do you know what it means to have a continent grow by 40%? I'm not talking about your small individual business. You can grow that even by 100%. If you can get a continent to grow by 40%, that means a lot of people in the business in the whole of Africa are experiencing not 40% growth. They're experiencing 100% growth, 200% growth. And if you combine all of them, it then gets the continent to 40%. Last 2 weeks, I got a call from our head of Africa, and he was telling me, because you know what? The countries that I'm leading are also on fire, growing amazing. So he called me, said, give me, the things that you are doing in your countries that are causing growth, because our head of Africa, has been invited to Europe to go train Europeans what's happening in Africa. Why is Africa growing? So if you're listening to me right now, and I'm sorry if you're not in Africa, it doesn't mean that you cannot capitalize on this momentum that's coming in, that's growing right now in Africa. From wherever you are, technology has enabled us to grow our business from wherever that we are. So I want to tell you, if it's about timing, then this is the time. 40% growth. That is crazy. That is amazing. And you know what? We are seeing history being made right in front of our eyes. I'm 18 years in the business, and I don't remember seeing a lot of African business builders being among the top 10 globally. And every month when Forever Global, shows who are the top 10 in the world, I'm always fascinated to see my fellow Africans there. And it kind of confirms to me that, Enos, you are at the right place, right time, right opportunity. Stick, push more. Burkina Faso, this is from Burkina Faso. This was last month, leaders. Burkina Faso, number 10, South Africa, number 9. It doesn't end there. We have got top 5, number 5 in the world coming from Africa. So I don't know where you are right now. And don't think this is just about South Africa and Burkina Faso. This is about me and you here in Africa. Things are happening. So when we finish this meeting, really you should have only one question. How can I be part of this mission? And I was talking to people a few days ago, and I was telling them, we are not doing an experiment. No, we have a mission. We have a mission to grow. We have a mission to continue touching people's lives. Number 5, and it doesn't end there. You want to see something amazing? You want to see something crazy? Number 2 in the world is from Africa. Number 2 in the world is from Africa. Now, let me say something. These people joined the business after I joined the business. So basically, I have more time in Forever than them. And why am I saying that? Because I can tell you, a number of times I meet people and they tell me, oh, Enos, I think it's the people that started early that are making the most money. Hey, if it was about the people that started early, I was supposed to be number 2 and not them. It's never about when did you start. It's about what did you do after you started. And I want to tell you, this is time for Africa right now. And I could sing on and on and on about that. But I want to remind you one thing for sure is if you are looking for an opportunity that guarantees growth in 2026, if you are looking for an opportunity that guarantees stability 20 years from now, if you are looking for that opportunity, you got it today. And there'll be only one question. Are you going to watch? Are you going to wait? Are you going to celebrate this momentum that's happening right now all over Africa? Or are you going to join it? You get to decide. Honestly, you get to decide. And the only thing I hope and pray is you're not going to be Ronald Wayne. You're not going to miss out on this. You're not going to let this opportunity pass you by, because this is an opportunity for you right now to start building your 2026, which is going to be with us in just a few days. So I can tell you, I am more than excited about where we are right now in the business. And Vero asked something. She said she's not sure. Well, I want to assure you, it happened. GLT happened. We've even put it aside. We're no longer thinking about it. We are going crazy now with our upcoming goals, with the things that we want to make sure are happening in the team and the success that we want to see happening in 2026. And I want to share something, not from bragging point of view, but right now, where we are in the business, we are experiencing the level of business that we had never experienced before. So when I say glory to God, I really mean it from my heart, because we are at a point where we had never been before. And I want you to take that to your heart. I want you to take that to your heart deep down and allow yourself to experience success in 2026 that you have never experienced before, in whatever definition of success that you have. It could be health-wise. It could be freedom. Maybe for you, success is simply being able to drive your kids to school. May you experience that in 2026, because we have an opportunity here that can deliver that. Maybe for some of you, success is getting out of debts. Not everyone's success is mansions. For some people, success is simply breathing easier. It's simply waking up in the morning and knowing nobody's going to call me and tell me, hey, when are you going to finish up? You are behind on your desk. For some people, they cannot wait for that day where they're totally debt-free. For some people, success to them is the big things. And may you give yourself an opportunity for 2026 to experience that. We've experienced that, and oh my God, It is just amazing. We have experienced that, and we wish and we hope and pray for everybody to experience that. And I know if you talk about success, real success, it might have a lot of things, but it can never miss these three key things. Real success is about you, where you are right now, the people around you, is about the community. Real success is about your wellness. There's no way you can say I'm successful if you are not well. I mean, every category of wellness. And of course, there's no way we're going to miss out on finances. And when I look at these three things, is one of the reasons why I love Forever. You know, one of the reasons why I love Forever is because it's not just about the money. The money is good, and I'm not talking down on how important money is to our lives. The money is good. But what I love about Forever is the fact that it's not just about the money. It's not just about waking up in the morning and say, how can I make more money? How can I make more money? No. I mean, we are part of this beautiful, beautiful opportunity where we are making money, yes, which is fantastic, but also we are experiencing personal growth. How do we experience that personal growth? The people we meet, the community we are part with. So as a guest, you are here, we are inviting you to be part of our community. A community that is going to inspire you, a community that's going to challenge you, but also a community that is going to help you grow. And let me tell you, very rare in this world to be part of a community that's motivating you to grow. And of course, if you talk about success, there's no way you can forget being healthy. And I'll tell you one amazing thing that happened to us with Forever. I respect Forever. You know that one move that Vero mentioned? For me, it was the move to join Forever back in 2007. That gave me everything else. Even my wife, I met her in Forever. That's the good thing about physical meetings. In Zoom meetings, I don't know if you can spot your future wife here on Zoom meetings. I don't know, you know. I met her here. And then my wife, being a medical doctor, unfortunately, she had a challenge, a health challenge called PCOS, which made it very difficult for her to conceive. So even when we got married, the first 4 years of marriage, we did not have children. And glory to God for everything. I mean, it was just the 4 years of honeymoon. It's still okay. But it got to a point where we wanted to start having a family. And for us, it wasn't easy like that. So we went to use the products. So we started to use the products. And within 2 months, their results were absolutely amazing. We got our firstborn, secondborn, and now we're blessed with 3 amazing, amazing, amazing kids, guys. And if you ask me, that's something very deep in our heart, that Forever has managed to bless us to have a family. So I don't know what you think about what you want for yourself, but whether it is in the line of health, whether it's in the line of the people around you or finances, you are all going to get it in Forever. And actually, community, I want to highlight a little bit about community, because that's one thing which so many people don't talk about, and it's one of the biggest benefits of you being in Forever. Can you imagine being surrounded by positive people? And not just people that are going to tell you, yeah, you know, things are going to happen, things are going to happen. No. People that are actually going to show you how they did it. People that are going to inspire you to also do the same. People that are also going to challenge. You know, I've seen how being part of a Forever community, you know, excites you to wanting to grow. You know, imagine being part of this. Imagine being part of a company, you know, which puts you around positive people, people that are going to celebrate you, people that, you know, have the energy of wanting to go for success. This was this year in July, you know, in one of our best events that we had in Dar. And if you ask me today, I'll tell you, being part of events that are going to inspire you, events that you're going to learn, events that are going to give you an opportunity to think bigger about yourself, events that are going to make you say, you know what, I'm meant for more. The success that I want to achieve, it is also possible for me. It's simply amazing. And you will meet people that will inspire you with their stories, will inspire you with how they've managed to transform their lives. You know, we got an opportunity to meet this brilliant, amazing lady who is #1 in the world right now. She came to Tanzania to train us. So you will be trained, you'll be coached by the very best globally. That alone should tell you, I don't want to miss out being part of this community. This woman, this lady became #1 in the world within 10 years of being in Forever. That is just crazy. That is just amazing. But let's not just think far. Let's not just think about people that are out there. I don't know which country you're in, but I'll tell you, one of the people that also inspired me a lot is this amazing leader from Namibia called Mariana. You know, she came from far. She had a very humble beginning. She met Forever because she needed the products. And from needing the products, she went on to build her business. And within a year, she completely transformed her life. She started to achieve things which are, are even unheard of for most people. She started to qualify for trips which are fully paid for by Forever. She started traveling around the world. She grew her business to number 23 in Africa, in Southern Africa. And remember, South Africa is number 1 in Africa. So that's massive. Number 23, within, I think, a year or 2 years, she grew to that level. Again, it's never about when did you join. It's about what did you do after you joined the business. And here's Vero, her upline in the business. This is me celebrating Mariana on how she has actually managed to grow her business super fast. And this is not a story about Mariana. Yes, she has gone on. She bought her first amazing apartment with Forever. And I was honored because I got an opportunity when I went to Namibia to sit on those couches, to be on that apartment that I used to see on Zoom meetings. And this is Tangi from Namibia, another amazing, powerful leader from Namibia as well. I mean, what kind of a community do you wish to have? You need to be around certain type of people in order for you to achieve massive success. And guess what? Forever has been doing this for 47 years. 47 years. 47 years of transforming people's lives. So this is not something we are trying out. No. This is not something that is being experimented in Tanzania or Namibia or Zambia or Africa. No. You will be part of a global community. You'll be part of a company that has stood the test of time. And when people hear 47 years, some are starting to think, okay, will this still work for me today? Yes, this is still the perfect opportunity. And I will tell you because of 3 main things. Number 1, quality products. Number 2, Forever gives you access to a huge global market. And number 3, we're going to give you a platform on how you can use these quality products that Forever make to tap into the global market, to tap into that massive potential, to tap into the wellness industry. The wellness industry is expected to hit $7 trillion by the end of this year. And here you are today, given an opportunity to tap into that industry so that you can also build your business around that. And all of that is possible because in 1978, a great man called Rex Mon, may he rest in peace, he founded a company in Scottsdale, Arizona, and that's where the headquarters are in the USA. And that company went on to become the largest and the biggest grower of aloe vera globally. And our aloe plantations are organic certified. I mean, organic certified. We're not just calling ourselves organic. No, we are organic certified. This means the quality of our products. You can't have a quality end product if it's coming from plantations or fields which are not organic. And this is us, by the way. This is me and my wife. This is Vero and her husband. We were in the Dominican Republic this year for an iconic event. We were only 165 people were invited to that event. 165 people that had great growth. So congratulations to Vero. Congratulations for being part of the 165 globally. And it was an amazing event. So we got that opportunity. Now, Forever's opened up offices in over 140 countries around the world. What does this mean to you? Now, let me talk about that global market. It means right now you could be in South Africa, you could be in Zambia, you could be in Rwanda, you could be in Tanzania, and say you get a customer in Australia. Now, you don't need to start cracking your mind. How am I going to supply a product to Australia? No. You simply send a link to your customer in Australia. Your customer will buy from the Forever office in Australia online. Forever office will deliver. When your customers pay, the profit will be sent to your local account wherever you are in the world. Did you really get that? Because if you got that, then by now you'd understand why this is the perfect time for you to be in business. Because there will never be a time where social media technology is booming right now. The number of people out there that are looking for an opportunity to look good and feel good, it is growing massively. So if you actually have a solution and you have a solution that can tap into a global market, I mean, you've got it covered. You've got it covered. Now, 140 countries, what does it mean to you as a guest? It means, number one, 140 governments have said yes to Forever, but also it means people from 140 countries are making a living through Forever. So what makes Forever special is, number one, the products. Now, talking about the products, I'm going to bring one of the ladies that is actually a product of the products. She is absolutely going to help you see, not just to understand the products, but to also see the potential behind the products. She will help you see how you are going to be part of an opportunity that will open up a global market for you. And I've had the privilege of knowing these brilliant, amazing ladies for so many years. And one thing I can tell you, you look at her and this is someone that is using the right stuff. This is someone that's using the right stuff. And she has built a massive business using the products, benefited from the products as well. So help me welcome Madam Pauline. Pauline is one of our big leaders that we have in Tanzania, and she has built a massive team all over. So I'm gonna bring Pauline. Pauline, let me look for you. Okay, I've seen you there. Vera, I need you to make her co-host, I think, so that she can be able to share the screen and able to unmute herself. And as Pauline is being brought into the meeting, I hope by now you are seeing the potential that is right in front of you. That, number one, the business is on fire, is on momentum. Number two, you're about to learn and see, the products behind the business. And then I'll come back and show you how you can actually use these products to build a business. And I'll invite a few people. I'll show you people that have actually built successful business with the product, so that you know for sure this is not something that we are trying out. We are on a mission, and we are inviting you to be part of the mission. So Pauline, over to you, my leader. We are ready for you.
Pauline, you're a co-host already. I'm sending a request to unmute yourself. If you can just go ahead and speak and say something that we can know that you can hear.
Oh, hi. Apologies. No, I'm still new. I was invited to come and listen to the.
Oh, it's not you.
meeting.
Pauline, which device are you using? Because that's the only Pauline I can see.
Let me try caller.
Okay, maybe you can continue, leader, and then she'll come share in the end.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Okay, fantastic. So behind every business, I mean, you cannot build a successful business if you're not tapping into a huge market. And if you want to tap into a huge market, you need to look at where the world is today. And where are people, if I'm to talk business-wise, where are people spending money? Where are people spending money? Now, everybody that you meet today either wants to feel good, they want to do something about their health, or they want to look good. It's always one of those two. And sometimes it's both of them. So if you're in a business whereby you can help people with their health, and at the same time, you can help people with their looks, I mean, you've got a huge market there. So Forever's created. Sorry?
Got her. She has
you got
a
it.
device, yeah. So she was here actually all along. I didn't know that she was using that. Pauline, over to you. Sorry about that cut off.
No worries, no worries.
Pauline, can you say something? Pauline? Oh. Okay. Because that's a device from a text now. I'm not sure why.
Good evening.
Okay, good. All right. Good evening. You're already a co-host? Okay.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, we can.
Okay, good. All right, thank you for the introduction and for the mishap there. I hope we are all learning. I would just like to thank Enos for the great start of the presentation. My name is Pauline. As you can see, I'm not sure the screen can really portray my skin, but I have a very beautiful skin. And I am here to just share a little bit on how you can start using the product and how you can run with this product and make massive sales and actually transform your life. So my name is Pauline Kairuki. I've been partnering with Forever for the past 13 years. I'm founder and CEO of the Ritz Beauty Spa, a spa that is in Dar es Salaam, and we offer skincare solutions, and our main products that we use are Forever Living products, and I'll tell you why I use the products later. I'm also a wife and mom, and surprisingly enough, all our three presenters are parents of three. So I'm also a mom of three, but also I'm a recognized soaring manager. And here is my beautiful family. These are the people that made me keep pushing. We are blessed with those three children, Alvin, Melissa, and Precious. And born and raised in Nairobi, Kenya, and I moved to Tanzania to start this beautiful family. They give me the reason to keep pushing this business. And I'm really excited to share a little bit about my journey in a very nutshell. I started the business merely to start for a side hustle. I was looking for that extra income. When Daktari was talking in the beginning, and she has all these credentials, and you would think, why would a master's holder and a doctor be looking for an extra income? I'm telling you, the basket never fills up. So I was one of those people who was looking for that extra income. And I got really attracted by the product. And that is why I'm here also to just not share my journey, but I just want to share my experience with this product, because I use the products with the children. And one of my best products that I use with the children is the Forever Arctic Sea. And I just had it here as a very product that we as a family connect with so much. And I'll share why we use this product every other day, from the little one in the house, as a mother, and my husband, my parents, because don't just think about yourself. I know it's the season of giving, and as we go through the season of giving this Christmas, don't just think about yourself. As you're going home to visit your mom, what are you going to be taking as a present? What are you going to give them that is a bit impactful? So when I come down to Forever Living products as a company, why choose Forever Living products? Number one, as Eno said, is a wellness company that has been there for over 40 years. And I will say for sure, Forever has been there for so many years. And one of the things I'll let you know is that Forever offers has been backed up by science. You know, the products that we have are products that have been researched for many years. And one thing I know about Forever products is that you will never go wrong with them. I mean, when you get our skincare range of products that I really love, it's a specialty. It's because it's a timeless industry. Wellness is a timeless industry. You will never go wrong with skincare. You will never go wrong with weight loss. You will never go wrong with supplementation. And that is why, for me, the first wealth is your health. Before you think about anything, you have to think about your health being your first wealth being your health. And they say that the food that we eat can either be the safest form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Our products is that our products start healing from inside. We have great products that you can use from inside to outside. And what I see most people especially in the skincare industry, most people spend a lot of money in serums. They will buy expensive serums, they'll buy expensive lotions, they'll buy expensive creams, but they have issues on their gut health. They have issues on their digestive system. So I will also just highlight a little bit why we need to supplement. You know, as much as we'll also talk about the products that we have for skincare, I will also emphasize the importance of using supplements. Forever Living as a company makes many products, we have over 200 products, and in different categories. I will touch on them, but I want you to understand why you need to use supplements. You might be looking at yourself now and say, I look good, I don't think I'm sick, but I'll tell you for a fact, yeah, the soils that we have right now, they are not as new as I would say have the right nutrients because of exploitation. The times have changed. Globalization. There's a lot of that going on, a lot of industries. So there's a lot of toxins in the air and everything. The nutrients that we absorb from our daily foods are not the same as they like 20 years ago. Over processed foods that we take every day, harmful chemicals that we get every day from the cosmetics that we use. Did you know it takes only about 6 seconds for whatever you apply on your skin to go in your bloodstream? So can you check your products that you are using? Do they have the right ingredients for yourself to consume? Are they safe for you? And one thing I'll tell you, why Forever? Because they go through scrutiny. They go through research years. They invest millions in coming up with the best products. And that is why for me, 13 years in the business, I will still stand with this company because I know I will recommend a product to a client. She will never come back saying it did not work. Probably she had other underlying issues and we need to look at that, but also look at our poor eating habits. Are you eating right? Are you eating to satisfy your body, what your body needs? Or are you just eating every day to just fill your stomach? And most of us, I'll tell you, we eat to fill our stomachs. I'll tell you, not most people check what they need. As a woman, in my 40s right now, I'm very intentional on what I'm eating. I'm very intentional on what I'm applying. I know my collagen is going nose down because the estrogen hormone is going nose down as I age. And I'm in the right space because we have amazing supplements to help me to support my hormones. I have amazing products to support my skin when I talk about collagen. But also when we talk about Forever as a company, Forever uses the main ingredient, the aloe vera as the main ingredient. That is one thing I'll tell you. When you're going to buy products, can you check the ingredients? Most of us, either because of ignorance, we don't check, or because we lack the knowledge. You need to check what you are consuming, ladies and gentlemen, because the fastest way you can, especially for women, 97% of breast cancer cases related are hormonal. And most of people don't know. Toxins can cause hormonal imbalance. So look at yourself from morning till the evening, from what you're eating, from what you're applying. How much toxin are you getting into your system? How are you helping your body heal from the toxins that you're taking every day? You might think you are not exposed, but I'm telling you, from the food and the products, you might be exposed so much. So Forever Living uses aloe vera as a main ingredient. I'll tell you why, because it really supports the digestive health. And I'm very big with digestive health. If I'm given time, I'll really talk about the gut health. The gut health carries everything. Carries your immune system. Your gut health carries your mood. Your gut health carries your skin. Your gut health carries how you look right now in terms of your weight. If it is compromised, if it is a leaky gut, if you're always having issues with digestive systems, issues like acidity, bloating, you can't get poo in a nice, healthy way. I mean, you have to keep on stretching yourself. Then there's a problem. You need to make sure you're taking aloe. And I'll show you amazing products that you can use to help heal your gut. But also aloe vera is very good for in and out. When I talk about inside, where I'm saying the products that are going to help with the detox, the products are going to improve your energy systems. The products are going to boost your metabolism. Do you know, as you age, your metabolism rates go down? I know at 49 now, I'm there. But I can tell you, I cannot be operating like a 16-year-old. So you need to factor in that. As we grow older, our body demands more. And how are you supporting that wellness journey towards your 50s, towards your 60s? Don't wait until you're 60 and it is too late to start using supplements. Yeah. So Forever uses the inner gel. And it uses the inner gel because this is what has the nutrients. It has all the micronutrients that we want, the vitamins that we want to help with a healthy body and functionality. Another thing is that Forever, you will never go wrong with our products. Why Forever products? Because we are certified. We are certified. Our leader just said we operate in over 140 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, how many countries are there in the world? We are less down, maybe 40 countries. Yeah. So it is a global company that has been given credentials to sell these products. So wherever you are, either in the East, the West, wherever you are, you can recommend these products with confidence because we are ALO certified. We are members of the Direct Selling Association, the Kushe community. We are halal. Our products are halal. Even the Islam society can use the products. We don't use animals for experiments. Actually, we have products to support our animals if you love pets. So we have a wide range of products. And when I talk of wide range of products, we have the aloe vera gel. These are the drinks, and I'll just talk a little bit about the yellow bottle. And especially with this season we are in right now, we are going into the festive season, a lot of eating. We are going to be eating a lot. And one thing I'll tell you, by the time the holidays are over, you are either added 2 or 3 extra kilos. Make sure you're grabbing your aloe vera. Make sure you're grabbing either the peach for the kids or the berry nectar down there, because they all have the aloe vera, 99% of aloe, that is going to help you with the cleansing that I was talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to make sure your gut is not leaking. You need to make sure your gut is in place so that it supports all other functionalities. Do you know, even women who are always angry, you know, I'm very big in menopause, and there's a paper I'm researching on, and I'm working on something to do with perimenopause and menopause. It is something big, and women need to be more intentional, more aware. They need knowledge. But one thing I'll tell you, there's a hormone, you know, the good feeling hormones that are activated in the morning. And I'm someone who loves exercising so much. And one thing I was telling my husband yesterday, we went for a wedding, and I wore my evening dress that I have not worn in 12 years, and I can still fit perfectly well in that dress. So I want to pose a question for people who are married here. Can you still fit in your dress that you wore 5 years, 10 years? I don't know how many years you've been married, but can you still fit in that dress, or you are overly sized right now? So I want to tell you, you can start using our amazing products that are going to transform your life. So aloe vera will help with so many things, as you can see there. It will promote a healthy digestive system. It will really help with inflammation. You know, it will really help with issues to do with acidity, constipation. You know, if you're always having issues with constipation, that is one thing. I had a problem when I started the business in 2012. I used to stay 1 or 2, 3 days before I get a long call, and the aloe vera really helped me with my issues with constipation. But also we have bee products. Bee product. I want to highlight the royal jelly there. The royal jelly is such an amazing supplement. This is what is fed to the queen bee. This is what is fed to the queen bee. And the queen bee biggest work is to give birth, is to carry the pregnancies and, you know, give birth to the bees. Yeah. So the royal jelly is nutritious. So if you're someone who has issues with hormones, if you're having issues with conceiving, for a woman in her 50s experiencing menopause symptoms, either hot flashes, you're always uptight, you're angry, I love just taking my royal jelly. I just slip it under my tongue and I enjoy the goodness of the royal jelly. It's such a premium product with very good results. But also we have good, amazing supplements, a wide range of supplements. I talked about the Arctic Sea, and I have it here because it's one of my fast selling products. This, I can sell 50 bottles in a month. In a very good month, I can do 50. Why? Because these are supplements we all need. Everyone you know needs omega-3. Anyone you know, either the little one who's been born today, After 6 months of breastfeeding, she can start using omega-3 because our bodies cannot make omega-3. And omega-3 is very good for your eyes, for your vision, for your brain. It's food for your brain. As we grow older, our memories become flaky, you know, it becomes very not so good. You know, we have so many people suffering from dementia. Do you know people who have issues with dementia? But I still want to remind you that these are not medicines. These are not purported to just cure. No, supplements are there to support, to enhance, you know. So we all need to bridge the gaps that we create every day from our lifestyles every day, you know. But also we have the calcium right there. We have multivitamins for kids. And during this season, the kids are home for holidays. The kids who are in boarding schools, what are you gonna give them extra? Because we all know in the boarding schools, I'm talking from my own personal experience. My children, I have 2 now in the boarding schools, and every time they come for holidays, I make sure they get the Arctic Sea, they get the vitamin C, they get the aloe, and we really create a good, we're always buzzing here in the house, making reels, and they understand that mommy making content. Then we have one of my daughter called Melissa, and she loves our products, and she makes a lot of good content with our products. So for anyone who is listening here and has children, this is a product. These are products you can share with your children, and also remember it's a legacy business that they can inherit later. But also we have products for women who have issues with vitality, you know, hormone imbalance, PMS. There you have teenagers who are going through painful menstrual periods. You can recommend aloe berry nectar. The maca is such an amazing product. It's a season product for me this holiday. Why? Because maca is right now, I'll tell you for a fact, vitality is a game changer also. There's a big need for vitality supplements, either for women or men. Why? Because also most people are busy. They have been engulfed with work. They're stressed, you know. Performance is not so good. And when I say performance, you know, sexual performance is not so good because either you're overstressed with work or relationship issues, or you're not just getting enough nutrition. Maca will really support hormones, but also will really support your sexual health, both men and women. But also we have weight management products. Weight management products are also fast-moving products for me. And why? Because no one wants to, you know, everyone wants to look good and feel better. You know, when you look at yourself in the morning and when you put on that coat and when you put the button and it ties in very well and it looks good, you boost your confidence. And what I love about these products, they will never go wrong. We have the packages that really support your weight loss. Either you want to lose 3 to 5 kilos, you want to go all the way up to 10 kilos. We have the C9 and the F15, and we have some amazing people who have lost, they've really transformed their bodies through our products. And our first person here is our amazing GLT, and this is Elizabeth Riwasalema, wife to our first speaker, our great speaker, Enos. And she has really transformed her health, you know, from issues to do with PCOS, struggling to conceive, and now to giving back, gaining a lot of weight, but just knowing she has amazing products she can fall back on. And right now she's rocking her weight and she's looking amazing. Doesn't she look really good being a mom of 3? But also Enos, our speaker, you know, he's been, you know, he'll always tell you his goal is to get a 6-pack. And I know he's doing so well on that. He's still on course. Yay! So Enos has also really transformed his weight loss journey. And as you can see there, the before photos and where we are right now, we ain't doing so bad. We are doing so good. And thanks to our amazing products that we have there. Also, we have this amazing leader here. Her name is Zawadi. Zawadi has struggled with hormones, has struggled with infertility, has struggled with PCOS, being overweight. There's a time she was over 125 kilos, but right now she's a champion. She's an advocate, and she's doing so well in this space. So whatever products that you like, you know, from being called a barren and she cannot conceive to being a mom of a beautiful girl called Larissa. I think I know she's about 7, 8 years old now. This is a photo taken a while back. Now, and she has lost more weight from what I can see and how she's doing right now with Garcinia and Tham. She's doing so well. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to lose those extra kilos? Why do you want to go with them in 2026? We got products that can really support you, like you can see, Zawadi Transformation. These photos are just there to encourage you to just say, take that step and say, yes, I can do this. So we have, lastly, skincare products. And I'll just share a few product testimonials. I've been one of the person who have really benefited from this product. When I was in my late 30s, 37, time is up for me, I know, but I'm just about to wind up. So when I was in my late 30s, I experienced such a very bad, I would call it hormonal acne, hormonal acne. So this can be experienced if you are going through hormonal issues. And I've always had that smooth face, but I have a dry face. But when I got this, I was really worried. And I was consulting Dr. Elizabeth, and she really encouraged me to do my C9. Guys, let me just tell you, if you're struggling with acne, if you have recurrent pimples, I want to encourage you to go and do a C9. Even if it's not for weight loss, even if you don't want to lose the kilos, just do the 9 days. Go reset that system. Go reset that gut system, because this is what really helped me. I did the C9 and then I changed from the dry product. I was using the Infinite, then I went to the Sonia now for combination skin. And this took me 3 months. Another thing, you need to give yourselves time. You need to give yourself time to heal. Ladies are not patient. You want to try a serum for 1 week, and just like that, you want your skin to be like a glass. It doesn't work like that, ladies. You have to give yourself time, because you also need to know our bodies heal differently. When you feed your body right in the right way, it will heal also in the right way. And lastly, I want to introduce you to our marine collagen. This is a product that is making waves in the market. This is a product that has seen people smashing goals in 4 months. This is a goal that has seen this is a product that has seen people recruiting massively. If there's something that is, I will tell you, in the wellness, it will never fade away. The wellness industry will never fade away. In any case, we are growing. The global market is there because the products are award-winning, like the marine collagen. I know there's so many collagens in the market, but I'll tell you why, as I wind off my presentation, why our Forever Marine Collagen. Number one, it is hydrolyzed. When I say it is hydrolyzed, they have made them into small little particles, or I would say molecules that can easily be absorbed. Did you know most people who use topical collagens, they don't absorb? 90% of it is wasted because the molecules are too big. So the body cannot sense this is collagen, and you end up wasting. So Forever, factoring that, made them into hydrolyzed, and we are able to absorb. Remember, it also has vitamin C. So when it has vitamin C, it also helps your body to generate more collagen. So you're taking the collagen, it is a sachet, you're taking the collagen, but you're also taking the vitamin C, which is helping the body make the more collagen. And also it has zinc. Zinc is also very good with acne. I have seen people transform their skin with marine collagen. Even in maybe 2 or 3, I tell my clients, at least use three consecutive months. Use the collagen for 3 consecutive months. Support that with the gut health products, and then use the appropriate skincare products according to your skin type. That's another thing. You have to address your skins with the right products. Either your dry skin, get the Infinite for dry skin. You are oily, get the new Logic if it is in your country. That will help you. That is going to replace the Sonia. If you have combination, you can also use the Logic. If you have normal, you can use the normal, you can use other combination of products. like the moisturizing lotion we have right now, the propolis cream we have right now. Those are very good moisturizers. And lastly, we have our day-to-day products, the personal care product. You know, we have products for cleaning. You know, ladies and gentlemen, as I wind off my presentation, I just want to remind you, we are in the right space. We have the right company. We are assured of repeat business because our products are consumable. And when I say they are consumable, means when I take my aloe 1 liter, in 3 or 4 days, I'll be done. And my customer will come back and buy. And I'll tell you for a fact, the aloe vera always gives you results. And all the people who sign up in my team, I show them how to sell aloe vera. Because when you take your aloe, and it is the fastest move, because it works so well and so fast. And I'll tell you, most of us need it because we have a lot of toxins. I'm here just to remind you, our products are food supplements intended to support and keep your body healthy at optimal health. But these are not medicine. When you join the business, you got to become your first customer. Use the product. Then share the product, share the product, share the experience. When I meet people, they tell me, you don't look 40. And it's because the products work. So if you have a product that is working, you will be confident to enter any office, to meet any dignitary and tell them Forever Living product is good for you and for your family. Even if it is not for business, then join Forever to use the product because you will enjoy profit. And I will hand over this meeting back to Enos now to explain more on how you can sign up, get this product at discounted rates, but also take the advantage also for someone who's looking for that extra income, big income, unlock the marketing plan and move forward with the business. So saying that, because of time, let me hand over the baton to our pilot, Enos, to continue with the presentation. I hope this short presentation just enlightens you to see how we have amazing products. From that little one in your house to your granny back in the village, we have something for her or him. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Wow, thank you so much, Pauline. I truly appreciate when you are going through the products. You know, one thing that was going in my mind was like I almost ran out to the fridge and wanted to start opening the products and start consuming them, because you really managed to show us why we need the product. So thank you so much for that. And now coming back to putting it all together, because it's very important we understand how everything fits in together. So you've seen the products, and Pauline has shown us the quality of the product, but she also showed us the potential of the products. I mean, looking at what people are looking for right now in the market, what we have is exactly what people are needing. So I'm going to dive into showing you now how you can build a business using these incredible products, how you can start transforming your lives using these incredible products. And we use a system which is totally different from normal business models. Normal business models, this is how they normally operate. A product would come from a manufacturer to a big distributor, a depot, to the wholesaler, to the retailer, and then finally to the end user. This is how most businesses operate. Now, if you are thinking this is what you need to do with Forever, let me bust that bubble. If you are thinking you need to get these products, put them on a bag, and start walking around in streets trying to sell to people, let me bust that bubble. Maybe let me help you that that's not what you're going to need to do. You know, we operate using a totally different business model, which is brilliant, what we call network marketing. And network marketing is a new way of doing business. And when network marketing started years back, it was growing very slowly because it only depended on one thing: people talking to people face to face. Now with technology, it has revolutionized everything. Look at these numbers. If you can see these figures, in 2024, network marketing industry did more than the music industry. I know that's crazy to even imagine. More than the movie industry. As a matter of fact, if you take the music industry combined with the movie industry, is about half of what network marketing did in 2024. What does that mean for you? It means, number one, you are tapping into a business model that is crushing it now globally. So you don't want to become Ronald Wayne, if you remember Ronald Wayne. So what happens in network marketing, as an individual, you'll be buying your products directly from Forever. And guess what? You can use the products yourself and at least enjoy the amazing benefits of the products. Even if you won't do business with the products, I mean, if you can improve your health, that's already the most important thing about life anyway, about being healthy. So that's the first thing you're going to enjoy with Forever. You buy the products, you use them yourself. But what if you want to make a bit of money? Forever then gives you an opportunity to start building a customer base, to start selling these products. And when I say selling, maybe a number of you are starting to freak out internally, like, okay, Enos, did you just say selling? Do you know that I hate selling? I fear selling. I've never sold anything in my life. Well, hold on, let me tell you. Most people's definition of selling is about convincing people to buy something that they don't need. It's about manipulating people. And that's not what we do. What we do is we share the benefits. We educate people. And when people get the knowledge, when people get the information, they make their own decision and they choose to be our customers. And our business model is structured in such a way that you need about 20 to 30, 40 customers a month. That's more than enough. If you can get more, of course, why not? But if you can get 20 to 40 customers, that's enough. Now, where are you going to get these customers from? We'll help you get customers from two areas. Number one, the people you know. And I know we can start a business and fully depend on the people we know. But we're going to show you on how you can also get customers from people you do not know. Brand new market. And when you think about people you don't know, it means there are no limitations. There are no limitations. It's limitless now. Billions of people out there. So we'll show you how you can develop a customer base so you can start to enjoy an amazing profit by just retailing these products. And I can show you some of the people that have transformed their lives by just retailing the products. This gentleman here called Venance, he started the business because he was going through a tough time in life. I don't know what you're going through now. He didn't manage to go to school that much. So he started doing petty jobs. He was a small petty mechanic, and then he started selling airtime in the streets. Somewhere along the way, he met Forever. He wished to join, but he had fear. Where will he get customers for the products? Thank God we've got a good coaching program that can help you develop customers from people that you don't even know. So he jumped into the business. He was coached, and he used social media. Network marketing with social media is just booming right now. And he has been making a profit retailing to people that he doesn't know. If I'm to put that in US dollars, maybe it's about $500 every month. Now, I know $500 is not going to build you the mansion. It's not going to, make your kids go to that dream school that you want. But let's think about $500 a month. Let's think about $6,000 a year. What can it do for you? 500 in a year, it's $6,000. What can it do for you? Can you imagine being able to generate that income without interfering what you're doing right now? And it could be a small extra income that you can use in one way or the other, improve your life or the lives of the people you love. And for Venance, he did something amazing with the money that he made. He wanted to help his mom live in a better house. So that's the house the mom was living. And once he started achieving success with Forever, he teamed up with his brother. The two of them splitted the cost and they built a house for the mom. $6,000. That's about the amount of money he had put in for that house. Now, I want you to think about yourself right now. What is it that is burning inside of you right now? Maybe for you, it's not a house for your mom. Maybe for you, it is not about your kids. Maybe it's about you. Will an extra $500 make you wake up a little bit less stressed? Yes, you won't buy that dream car, I know. But will it make you wake up a little bit feeling more relief about your life? That extra $500. That is the possibility. That is the potential that is there for you. And Venance didn't stop there. He went on to build a business. And one of the things that he's actually enjoying right now is the opportunity for him to travel around the world for free with Forever. because as you build your forever business, you get to a point where you'll be invited to attend global events that will connect you with other people building forever from all over the world. You'll be coached, you'll be trained, and of course, you'll have an amazing time. This is Venance this year when he was in Phuket, Thailand. And if he could move from selling SIM cards in the streets to now traveling around the world just by building his business online, that is amazing. We've got this amazing lady from Namibia, Selma. She built her business part-time, still building her business part-time, I believe. You see this house here? She built this house using the profits that she was making from forever. So I look at how people just like you probably are transforming their lives now with forever, just because they were open to learning. Now, this is the first part of forever. You buy, you sell, you make a profit, but it doesn't end there. We've got a second arm of forever, a second pillar in forever. One thing that forever understands is on your own, you cannot finish the whole market. On your own, you cannot buy all the products that forever makes. So they give you an opportunity to bring in other people that also want to build their businesses. So the person that invited you here could be someone that knows you. It could be a total stranger. I mean, we have people that have been invited to the opportunity to forever by strangers. And of course, now they're working together as a family. But I'm trying to imagine, an opportunity comes via a stranger. So the people that you will bring into the business, and maybe right now you're also wondering, Enos, do I even have people that I can bring in? Yes, we'll start with the ones that you know, but we're not going to end there. For the past, I don't know how many years now, maybe 4 or 5 years, 99% of the people that I bring into forever, they are people that I never knew before. I never started with them. They are not my friends. They are not on my phone book. They are brand new people, which confirms that there is no limit to how bigger, how fast you can grow. Now, these people that you're bringing in, they will now be part of your business. They will also go sell to their customers. They will enjoy the profit. But guess what? Every time they buy, you get a commission out of that. You get paid a commission out of that. And do you know how much commissions does network marketing pay per day? You need to convert that to your currency. 80 million US dollars paid each and every day to people just like me and you. $80 million per day, not per month, not per year. That's per day. And I want to ask you, do you want a bit of that? I'm enjoying a lot of that. Do you want a bit of that? Do you want to start enjoying that as well? Do you want part of that to come to your bank account? Because here we are in one of the biggest network marketing companies, and you are given that same opportunity, that the people that you bring in, these will be part of your team. Whatever that they buy from forever, you get to earn a commission out of that. And that commission could start as an extra $500, and then it will go to 1,000, to 5,000, to 10,000. And there will be a day where if you get paid 20,000, you will feel like, oh my God, I've had a tough month. I have had a tough month. And I pray that one day, $20,000 a month becomes a tough month for you, because there's nothing to stop you. There are no limitations. You can grow as big and as fast as you want. And we are going to coach you to help you build this team, because we know you cannot do it on your own. We'll be working with you. We'll help you grow from one level to another. There are different levels in the business. When you join in, you'll be given a plan on how you can start to progress from one level to another. And the higher you grow, the more you make. And the higher you grow, the bigger the payout. The higher you go, the bigger the profit, the bigger the bonuses. And we have people that have grown through these levels. Some have reached this level of manager, which as a guest here, you may not really understand what it means. But this is a level that starts to earn you somewhere around $2,500 a month. And I know $2,500 is not like nothing, but it's not really like the, crazy amount, but it's something. $2,500. We've got people that got to manager in 3 months, some 4, some 5, some 6, some 1 year. It doesn't matter. But for the guests that you are here, we have a plan on how you can get to manager in maximum 6 months. 6 months maximum. So we are talking about from the month of June next year, you have the potential to be making $2,500 a month from Forever, part-time. Let me underline that, part-time. And that's why I say the biggest amount of money you are going to lose in life is not the money you made. It's the money, it's not the money you spent. It's the money that you could have made, but you did not make. And some of you listening to me right now, you will leave this room and you say, you know what? I want to grow and I want to start making that income. And let me tell you something. We have seen how Forever has transformed people from crazy beginning. This is a gentleman from Zambia. He came from this look to a totally different person. You know, if you talk about transformations, we see people getting transformed. We see how people's lives are changing with this business. So you are here to join this mission where we are changing people's lives, this mission whereby young people are driving their first cars with Forever. And those that have gone to focus on the business, they've gone to drive their dream cars with Forever. I mean, one day you'll be walking out of that showroom driving your dream car. And I don't know who you're going to visit first. Somebody said you could either go visit your best friend or sometimes you go visit your enemy. And if you go visit your enemy, you just make sure they see you. You make sure you roll down that window. You smile at them. You don't need to say anything. You just walk out and say, I've made it. You know, sometimes success is the best revenge. We have people that have, decided to focus on the business and their results are simply amazing. Can you imagine waking up with such views? These are fellow people within Forever that are living in mansions. And if it's possible for them, then why not you? We've seen how ordinary people have grown to become extraordinary. This amazing leader from Tanzania, she joined Forever, and within 5 years, everything changed in her life. This video was her being given that car. First of all, you're seeing there, she bought it within 5 years of being in Forever. She started part-time and now, oh my God, full-time in the business. And she is incredible. She has built a massive business. She's a massive investor right now. She was being given a key to her her most expensive apartment she owns right now. And that apartment is in a building where is in very iconic, right in the middle, like the capital. The rent that she's receiving there is enough to make her just sleep and do nothing. And can you imagine? She used to work for Vodacom as a customer care agent. And within few years, she's sitting with investors. Only 43 Tanzanians afforded an apartment in that building, and she's one of them. What about our amazing main host of this meeting, the person behind this meeting, Veronica Kundia? Let me tell you something about Vero. She joined the business and she wanted to quit within 2 weeks of doing the business. She almost became Ronald Wayne. Within 2 weeks, she wanted to quit. And there she is addressing more than 20,000 people in India. If you are given an opportunity to talk to 20,000 people, it means you have walked the path. You have achieved something major. And she was being recognized for achieving a very prestigious position in Forever. But also, she was the only one at that position that was given an opportunity to trade. Now, yes, I'm blowing her trumpet. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm saying she's an amazing leader. And yes, I'm also reminding you on what it means when you say yes to an opportunity and when you choose not to give up. Nobody knows how far they can go. She is now living in South Africa in this beautiful house. Every time I look at this video of this house, I'm like, am I watching a movie? And the funny thing is, she is building a global business. She has the choices to live anywhere in the world. I mean, her business is in over 10, 15 different countries. All because years back, she said yes to Forever. So massive congrats to Vero, for the massive achievement that she has had in her team, built an amazing business. And I love the fact that we're in a business where we inspire each other. This is a family from Arusha, and they were the first people to achieve, building their dream house by using Forever 100%. And they inspired us to do the same thing. So we did that. This is the house that we live in right now with my family. And we thank God. We thank God that some of these things we are living today, they were in our dream boards one day, and today we are living them. And I want to tell you, whatever dreams that you have, hold on to them. Hold on to them. Keep looking at those dreams, because one day you'll be ticking off those dreams. All those dreams, you'll be ticking them off. And I know 2026 will be a year that you will be transformed massively, massively. Now, let me finish up with something that's exciting. Every year, Forever gives people an opportunity to travel around the world every year. And I want to tell you about this trip we had last year in September. This guy here called Wilbard, he qualified for this trip. We were taken to Europe. We were taken to cruise on a cruise ship, and he picked his mom. So he traveled with his mom. And why am I talking about Wilbard here and traveling with his mom? Because one thing that I know, when you say yes to Forever, it's not just going to make your life amazing. It's also going to help you touch the lives of the people around you. Can you imagine every year you get a fully paid trip and you pick whoever that you want to travel with, And the funny thing is, when Wilbur joined the business, he got a lot of resistance from his family, including the mother and his aunt as well. But here they're all celebrating him for the decision that he made and for holding on to that decision. Now, when you see traveling, you're probably thinking, okay, do I have to wait 10 years to start traveling? Let me tell you about these two leaders, because they've done amazing. This one joined the business last year, and within 4 months, she qualified for a trip that normally takes 12 months. This one here, called Lena, joined the business February this year, and by, I think, September, if I'm not mistaken, or October, somewhere there. So in less than a year, she qualified for a trip which is happening next year in a very short time. So if you want to travel, you don't need to wait for a long time. You can start traveling with us, from next year. And next year, we have a trip for you. Next year, we're going to Dubai. And my wish is for everybody that's listening to me right now, when people call you on these dates, they should only get you on WhatsApp. They shouldn't get you on your local number. You shouldn't be in your country on these dates. When people call you on these dates, if your phone will ring, you need to cut it off and then reply them on your WhatsApp and say, hey, I'm in Dubai right now. I'm attending an event with over 10,000 people. We have taken the Coca-Cola Arena. It's a massive arena in Dubai. That's what Forever has taken. And all of us are going to be there. And I know each and every one of you listening to me right now, we are going to be together in Dubai. And if you believe that, can you put an amen there on the chat if you know we are going to be together on that trip? And we have got people that joined the business few months ago and they've already qualified to go for Dubai, and you can also be there as well. So as we are closing this year, understand that these remaining 2 weeks, is it 2 weeks or 10 days or so, 7 days or so, these remaining days that we have before we close 2025, these are magical days. These are magical days, because these are days that are going, definitely, they are going to impact your 2026. So as you leave this meeting, I want you to know that you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. Start small and keep the business. And one day you will grow big. You cannot figure it all out from this one meeting. No, you won't. You just need to take that first step. I took that first step. Vero took that first step. Pauline took that first step. Everyone that has achieved success took that first step. And get the courage, take the step, because you know what? We've got a mentorship program, a system to support you every step of the way. And for some of you, that first step could simply mean starting to use the products. Start using the products. For some of you could mean, hey, I'm joining now, and I want to make sure from January, I'm getting my $500 a month, just a small extra income. And for some of you, I don't know who is that. I wish I was a prophet, guys. Oh, I wish I could have gone to the participants here and I browsed through, and then I would be able to see the name and say, you're going to be successful. Go in, go big. I wish I was, but I'm not. And let me tell you something, probably you are not too. So when you leave here, You've got a decision to make. And our part is to show you, to help you, to guide you, and to hold your hand. And we want to welcome you to the Forever family. We want to welcome you to be part of this community, a community that will celebrate you, a community that will add value, will add the meaning to your life. This is a community that is going to inspire you. And it's a community that will give you an opportunity to meet people, amazing people, I would tell you, energetic people from all over the world. This is what we are inviting you to be part of as you're building your life, as you're building your finances, as you're touching other people's life. You also have all of that. This is happening every year. We get to experience what you're seeing there. Every year, we get to meet people that inspire us, people that make us feel and realize that, wow, we are definitely in it for big. And our promise, we have one major promise for you. One major promise. We will not let go of your hand. We won't. We will hold on to your hand. We will. And we invite you to do the same. Hold on to our hands. Hold on to the hand of the person that invited you here. Because I can tell you, they will get you somewhere. They will help you get to a point where you will not believe that it is you. In this point, I want to really thank God. And I hope and pray there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people. I don't know how many of you that will feel a shift of their direction from this meeting. And maybe we're going to meet in Dubai. Maybe we'll be meeting around the world. And I want to take a moment here and once again really thank Vero for organizing this meeting. And she said we'll take about 1.5 hours. And we've taken 2 hours and 5 minutes. That means we've added 35 minutes. And for some, that is like, oh my God, it's 30 minutes, guys. It's 30 minutes extra. And I want to commend all of you, 300 plus that have chosen to stay up until the end. Congratulations. And let me tell you, this investment you've put here is not going to go in vain. So thank you so very much. And I want to bring back our main host, Vero, to help us close the meeting, to finish up the meeting. With that said, may God bless you in the decision that you are going to make. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. See you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Enos. We really appreciate your time and, the fact that you have shared from the heart. And from the very first beginning, guys, remember we started by sharing with each other why entrepreneurship is important. We had Dr. Witness share with us, why you should, just make that one move. And if you have stayed up until now, I just want to, congratulate once again. And can we again get to know who are the guests that are in the chat, in the meeting right now? Right, number one, if you're a guest that you're in the meeting. And then we went on, we had our leader sharing with us what's happening in Africa and why now is the time that you need to do the business or to jump into Forever Living business in Africa right now. And that means you can also, wherever you are, you can definitely be able to build your business here. And it's a global business, so you definitely can be able to do it anywhere. And then we had Pauline that shared with us why you should keep on using the products, why you should go, organic, and why Forever Living products. And then now we went into how you can become an entrepreneur with Forever Living products. Guys, we have decided, we have literally covered everything that you need to know. But as our leader said, is that this is just to help you know that Forever is there and people are really achieving their goals with the examples. All right. So that means you just need to go all in and say, you know what, I have a job, or I don't have a job. I'm looking for a job. I lost my job. You understand? But I want now to go on into doing this Forever business. And so I don't know what you knew about it, but up until now, if you stayed to the end, up until now, I'm seeing a lot of ones coming in, meaning you're guest and you decided to stay to the end. That is to say that this is for you. And one last statement is that, the same God that brought you the business idea, through the person that invited you in this business meeting, is the same God that is going to give you the clients, is going to, help you build a business, just like Dr. Witness, just like, our leader Enos in the way he started the business, just like me, just like Pauline, and all the stories that you heard. I mean, most of us did not believe in this business, but we said, you know what, let me try. I remember that being my statement. I also wanted to quit Forever within 2 weeks, which I suppose that's about, 12 days. All right. And I thank God that I got the mentorship. And so we are promising you that you're going to get the mentorship that you need for your business. So by saying that, I just want to congratulate you, but also I pray that you get the third eye of faith of saying, you know what, if all these people can do it, I'm going to do it. Now, back to the people that are business owners. The reason why we did this meeting is not just for the guests, it's also for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to go on a holiday mood. I'm going to go and build a business. Now, actually, let me just point out, guys, I went to the managers group and I told them I want to do a business presentation on the 25th on Christmas. Okay, I want to do a business presentation. Now, can I get number 2 if you're gonna be inviting your people on Christmas? Okay, are you gonna be inviting your people on Christmas? Can we do another one, but a shorter one on Christmas? We'll do just like 15 minutes presentation, 15 minutes presentation. I'll bring the poster quickly, but on Christmas and on the 26th, 25th and 26th and the Boxing Day, we're going to have a business presentation. Why? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll just, just eat, me and my family. And then what do I do the rest of the time? You know, I mean, I don't know. I want my Christmas to be that different this year. That is what I want to be different. I know, and I've not traveled because, this year I said, I'm going to complete my goals to the end. Okay. So I want it to be different. So I can see a lot of shops are opening on the 25th. So right, number 2, guys, the poster is going to come out just for about less than 30 minutes. We're going to have a business presentation, and that means you can jump in and you can have your guest as well. So if you're a guest, start your business today and know that you're joining a business that people are committed to their goals. We are committing to our goals. And so go back to the pastor invited you in this meeting and tell them, you know what, I am ready to get started. Start the business today. They'll tell you how you can start. On Christmas, we're going to have another meeting. And you should be there with your own guest. So thank you all very much. Special thanks to you that stayed to the end, and then to our leader, Enos, and to Pauline, and to Witness as well. Everybody that took their time and invited guests, now is the time for you to not go to sleep, but to go and check on them and ask them, what did you like most? That's the question. What did they like most? Let them tell you what they like most, and then let's make sure that they get in the business for them to have an overflow 2026. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much.